One grocery choice in the next hour can trigger a sudden blood pressure spike in seniors. And the scary part? It often comes from the very foods labeled low-fat, multigrain, or all-natural. You walk into the store thinking you are protecting your heart, but what if the items in your cart are actually the ones pulling the trigger on sudden health events? For anyone over 60, the margin for error is razor thin. Your body processes ingredients differently now. Your insulin sensitivity is lower. Your gut lining is thinner. There are specific health foods that are secretly spiking your blood pressure, irritating your gut, and flooding your system with inflammation. Today we are exposing the 7 healthy imposters you need to leave on the shelf immediately. And more importantly, the simple, delicious swaps that can add years to your health span. Let's start with the biggest deception in the breakfast aisle: granola and healthy cereal bars. Marketing has convinced us that granola is the gold standard for a heart-healthy start. It looks wholesome, it looks natural. But flip the package over. Most store-bought granolas are held together by one thing: sugar, or even worse, high fructose corn syrup. Many popular health brands pack 15 to 20 grams of sugar per serving. That is more than a glazed donut. When you eat this at 8 a.m., you aren't fueling your body, you are launching a sugar tsunami into your bloodstream. Because you are over 60, your insulin response isn't what it used to be. You get a massive, jagged spike followed by a severe crash before noon. This roller coaster places immense stress on your blood vessels and leaves you exhausted. Here is the rule to live by. If it crunches like a cookie and it tastes like a cookie, it is a cookie.
If you want to protect your health from these marketing traps, hit that subscribe button right now so you never miss the truth. So what is the fix? Swap the processed clusters for plain steel-cut oats. You get the fiber, you get the heart protection, but you avoid the sugar crash that ruins your morning. Next, we have the trap that has fooled an entire generation: low-fat yogurt. For decades, we were told fat is the enemy, so you buy the light or fat-free versions to protect your arteries. This is a dangerous mistake. When manufacturers remove the fat, the food tastes like cardboard. It loses its texture. To fix it, they pump it full of sugar, artificial thickeners, and chemical flavorings. Some healthy fruit-on-the-bottom yogurts contain up to 15 grams of added sugar. You are basically eating a dessert disguised as breakfast. Here is the science. Your brain is mostly fat. Your hormones rely on healthy fats to function. By stripping away the natural fats and replacing them with processed sugar, you are starving your brain and feeding inflammation. Don't fear natural fat. Fear the processing. Switch to full-fat, plain Greek yogurt. It keeps you fuller for longer, it protects your muscle mass, and crucially, it does not spike your insulin. Now we need to talk about the sandwich you make for lunch. Turkey breast, ham, roast beef. It looks like a clean, high-protein choice. But take a closer look at the label. Processed deli meats are sodium bombs. Just 2 or 3 thin slices can deliver half of your entire daily sodium limit. For a body over 60, this sudden sodium surge puts massive pressure on your blood vessel walls. It forces your kidneys to work overtime. It is a known trigger for blood pressure spikes that increase the risk of stroke. And we haven't even mentioned nitrates, the preservatives used to keep that meat looking pink and fresh. The World Health Organization has flagged processed meats as a major concern, linking them to cellular damage and higher risks of chronic disease. The solution is simple, and it tastes better. Buy a real chicken breast or a turkey breast. Roast it at home on Sunday. Slice it yourself for the week. It takes 10 extra minutes of work, but it saves your arteries from the sodium assault. This next one is controversial, but you need to hear it. Vegetable oils and margarine. We were told butter clogs arteries, so we switched to margarine and seed oils like soybean, corn, or canola oil. Here is the reality that many doctors are now waking up to. These highly processed oils are incredibly rich in omega-6 fatty acids. While we need some omega-6, the modern diet provides way too much. When the balance is off, it can trigger systemic inflammation throughout the body. If you are a senior suffering from arthritis, joint pain, or brain fog, these oils could be pouring gasoline on the fire. Furthermore, some of these oils are chemically unstable. When they're heated repeatedly, they can oxidize. Think of oxidation like rust inside your body. It damages cells and accelerates aging. Throw out the margarine. It is a chemical concoction. Go back to moderate amounts of real grass-fed butter. Use extra virgin olive oil for your salads. Use avocado oil for cooking. Your joints will likely feel the difference within weeks. If that was a light bulb moment, please like and subscribe. It helps this life-saving info reach more seniors. Let's move to the beverage aisle. Fruit juice. You see a bottle of orange juice and you think vitamin C. You think immunity. Your liver thinks soda. Here is why. When you eat a whole orange, the fiber acts like a safety net. It slows down the absorption of sugar. But when you drink the juice, that fiber is gone. You get a tsunami of fructose hitting your liver instantly. This rapid fructose load promotes fatty liver disease and drives insulin resistance, two conditions that accelerate metabolic aging faster than almost anything else. One glass of orange juice can contain as much sugar as a can of cola. Do not drink your fruit. Eat it. If you're thirsty, drink water, sparkling water, or tea. Do not let the vitamin C on the label trick you into a pre-diabetic diagnosis. Number 6 is the brown bread illusion. You see brown bread and you assume it's whole wheat. You assume it's better than white bread. Check the ingredients list. If the first ingredient is enriched wheat flour, put it back. Enriched is just a fancy code word for refined white flour that has been dyed brown with caramel coloring or molasses to look healthy. It has a high glycemic index. It raises your blood sugar just as fast as a slice of white bread or a donut. You are paying extra for an illusion. You must look for the words 100% whole grain or sprouted. If it doesn't say 100%, it is likely mostly filler. Finally, let's talk about sugar-free snacks and diet sodas. You might think you are being smart by saving calories, but artificial sweeteners like aspartame and sucralose can come with a heavy hidden cost. New studies suggest that these chemicals can disrupt your gut microbiome, the good bacteria that protect your immunity and digestion. Even scarier, some long-term studies have linked high consumption of artificial sweeteners to faster cognitive decline. Your brain is the most precious asset you have. Don't risk it for a diet soda. There is also the trickster effect. When you taste something sweet but get no calories, your brain gets confused. It often signals you to eat more food later to compensate. You end up craving more carbs than if you had just eaten the real thing. If you crave fizz, drink sparkling water with a squeeze of lime. If you crave sweet, eat a handful of berries. Stop tricking your body with chemicals. The supermarket is designed to sell products, not to extend your life. But now you have the knowledge to see through the packaging. By avoiding these 7 traps, you aren't just saving money. You are protecting your heart from stress. You are saving your joints from inflammation. And you are keeping your mind sharp. Try these swaps for just 30 days. Expect steadier energy levels. Expect better blood pressure readings. Expect to feel lighter. If you want the complete printable checklist of exactly what you should buy to reverse aging, make sure you are subscribed. Drop a yes in the comments if you want that list, and I'll see you in the next video.